Ebusuafo yɛn to akasɛbɔ no so na megu so ade mu gyina mu ɛwɔ yɛ the New Patriotic Party ɔso no kokuroko amanyɔkuo NPP ana yɛ the National Democratic Congress kyinye amanyɔkuo a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ NDC na ɛnɛ Afinyo Markins ana ɛyɛ Kennedy Akompreko ɔhene Japan ɔmani agye yie pa ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa adeɛ nti na ɔmani agye yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ asɛm a ɛda ɛyɛ Kennedy Akompreko ɔhene Japan ana Anas Arameyaw Anas ntem agye sɛ busuafoɔ ɔmo so edi ho asɛm ana bobo ɛwɔ yɛ court na asɛm a babeto adwa ɛne sɛntin leak chat bi ana audio bi apia abɔnten ana ɛyɛ Anas voice ana chat no so ɛkyerɛ sɛ nipa na ɔne na chat no na ɛyɛ Anas Arameyaw Anas eti abusuafoɔ sa leak chat yi ama Anas afeli guilty ana ama na guilty over asɛm na ɔmo edi ɛwɔ yɛ asɛm di bia hɔnom no abusuafoɔ yɛn nsɛm brɛ no anigye kɛseɛ pa ana abeto dwa yɛbɛkɔ na akɔkotie nsɛm no mu nkyerɛ mu.
No, kasa idea. Yetimi ati Ahmed Suale best friend pa enye asem kotwa from the United States of America FBI ena etimi eboae ema yetimi nsaka abrantie because Ahmed Suale ebu ye no abrantie eti se wowu na oje sa ekokopie mu ewo the United States of America esane se onim ne bone awaye nti na edie nti ena abrantie etimi edwane ye che no de ensem ena wakana yenko ninsemu or said the Ghana Police Service in its quest to dig deeper into the murder of investigative journalist Ahmed Suale has arrested an interested party connected to the case. The suspect, identified as a close friend of the deceased, is accused of selling him out by releasing his photograph to a popular politician in Ghana before his murder in cold blood. The two had worked together at Tiger Eye Private Investigation before the dismissal of the suspect from Tiger Eye. Daniel Owusu Cranton, also known as Akwasi Amache, disguised himself and left the shore of the country immediately after police picked up information about his involvement in the case. It follows the extraction of important information by the FBI in the US, including phone calls between suspect and the deceased days before his death. The phone of the late Ahmed Suale were sent to the United States of America as part of police investigation. A source close to the police criminal investigation department has told that the suspect used to visit the deceased, a close friend, at his Medina-based residence. According to the source, Amache, as he is affectionately called, relocated to the United States when the police were closing in on him. He is said to have sneaked into Ghana last week, leading to his arrest at Amasamai at DRC at a hair plaiting salon. The arrest of the suspect has been met with some ill feelings as a top brass police officer is pushing to interfere with the investigation, pushing for the suspect to be granted police entry bail instead of him to be put before the court. Inti nipa bi ewo police service nim a abrantie we ya cheno na ye bebwa investigation etimi akoso na watimi akire nipa kro a ono etimi di picture no ekokoma no de Kennedy Japan edi ne din eba betu dwa no anase Kennedy Japan himself no ena otimi eye no obi ewo police service nim a o interfere in the case a on pese ye de abrantie ebekwa akopie mu ewo court nemu yentimi emanu police entry bill send ye be ya nkasem no eto ebe katakata asem we Kennedy Japan e de ba betu edwa se Ghana Police Service enum no current one empese obeka because esan se obi ewo police service nim a case we on pese ye behu enokre irum because nipa no a ohyetere no a top politician ewo NDC amanyoko no ma ye beka ya Kennedy Japan di din bebre eba betu edwa na same person no onyaye yati nipa na wo se ye de be kwa akopie mu ewo court no or for so agina Sen ka yema nipa no bill, nen ka yenya asem no kata so mumu aso. Asem a etimi eko almost be 6 years no. Ye ben ne hu no kre no. Yen granti nipa no bill na onsan enwane enkonko pie mu e the United States of America bill. Canada Japan was right. The situation is said to be creating an uneasy calm at the police headquarters. Ahmed Suale was killed after he and Tiger IPI team exposed widespread corruption in African football, particularly with a focus on Ghana football. Inti na ukokopiemu police headquarters wa enen kamea ese mukra chemienu ebisa won empene emie nya branche no wabra yemfa no enkonkopiemu court mpanifo binim so ewom se chenchena yenya na underground nenka yentimi enyai abranche no enye asemkoto amene o ka say die abranche no eda so prosifo kukum yemfa no enkonkopiemu court ne hwe ba bia asem no ebekwa akosi insem PTV enya ade se yede be kamemu because asem we yedi echire achepa ebradu se nipa oje abranche ekra efri ne nsem no ade se yebehunu nipa kro na justice etimi aye adwuma.
Thinks Dampare has been sacked and why he thinks Dampare should be sacked and why he thinks Dampare should actually be investigated for crimes that he has committed against citizens of Ghana. See the letter. Okay, so it says Dampare's undoing were 4 things. 1, the way he oversaw the brutal treatment of Democracy Hub protesters from Occupy Julobi House to Stop Galamsey protests. This includes the way he set his sights on me, Oliver referring to himself, doing almost everything in his power to use the police force against me and other conveners. I believe in that he was extremely used by the former regime. He was their lapdog and he delivered. No, Oliver, there you are wrong. Dampare was not used by the former regime. How many times did Nana Akufo-Addo not advise Dampare that stop this picture and do the work? How many times? How many times did interior ministers not call Dampare and say, listen, you have to focus on the work, and he gets angry? How many times did Dampare not fight with Henry Quartey? How many times? How many times was there not argument at national security meetings with the president chairing about Dampare's public conduct? How many times? How many times did national security meetings not stop to discuss Dampare's conduct and his obstinacy and his intransigence? How many times? How many? A lapdog for them. But let's move on. Oliver continues. Point 2. He says the way Dampare empowered some criminal elements within the police PID. Those Dampare's people, that's what they were called. PID. Dampare came and set up another police for himself. And Oliver here is alleging that the way in which Dampare empowered these criminal elements within the PID, who committed crimes and had absolutely zero regard for due process, human life, or justice. They committed crimes that even Duterte